Hey YouTube, Redbeard here. So today I have been requested by Wet Shave Club to do a review, an unboxing and review of one of their shave boxes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that you can go, this box is unopened, you can see. I'm going to open it, I'm going to shave with it right out of the box. The only thing I have done is I filled my sink with hot water. I filled my brush cup with hot water and my razor cup with hot water. Everything else is just out of the box. So let's just get going. I do have a backup razor just in case this one doesn't work for some reason, but I'm not concerned about that. So right when you open the box up, you have a 15% off coupon. It tells you what's in the box on the back side of that. So I'll get explaining those when I get to them. And then it has a 10 easy steps to an awesome wet shave. Prep your razor, prep your brush, prep your, I don't know if I agree with this part. Prep your beard, it's you kind of can't see it. Prep your head, because you're all gonna grow beards and shave your head. Put these back here. So, in it we have 2 5-packs, and these are all different. It's a monthly subscription. Each month you get a different blade, you get a different soap or aftershave or lotion or something like that. You get different products every time. So these razors, Rockwell razors, Swedish stainless steel razors. I've never heard of these, never used these, so let me open this up and get one out. Rockwell razors. It's always, not always, well for me, when I'm using a different blade than I'm used to, it makes me nervous. These are wrapped nice. They're wrapped like a Vashkod blade is wrapped, with the waxy paper on the inside of a, let me put this blade down, with the waxy paper on the side of the actual wrapping, which is neat. So toss that. The brush, I've seen these in the shaving community. The brush that I got in this box is a satin tip, synthetic brush. And you just twist this off like that. I've seen these in the shaving community, and some guys love them. So it's kind of cool because I like that brush. I like that handle. It's kind of got a rubbery finish to it, so it won't slip as easy. Because it's synthetic, I won't need to soak it in hot water to soften it, but I still like to put my synthetics in hot water, which is where it's going right now, to warm them up. David Gonzalez did a video once, and he had said that, yeah, it warms the bristles up. It doesn't necessarily soften them a ton, but getting them warmer is good. So the next, the Sudsey's Soapery. This is where this card comes in handy, because you can read about what's in your, on this thing, the Sudsey's Soapery Sandalwood Grapefruit Soap Bar. Olive, coconut, and palm kernel oils. Has activated charcoal and chocolate. I don't necessarily like chocolate in my products. Not that I don't like chocolate. I don't like the chocolate smell. It doesn't matter. Can't smell chocolate in this. This is cool though. inside they wrap it in this paper, and inside it has the type of soap. This is a grapefruit sandalwood, traditional soap. Base ingredients, and then it has a tick mark down here. Base ingredients for their traditional soaps are saponified oil, coconut and palm kernels, oatmeal, essential oils, clays, micas, natural. They have a castle soap, an aloe soap, a goat's milk, a sea salt soap, African black soap. That's pretty cool. I might have to look into them and get some other soaps if I like this, but that's a cool addition, adding that soap in there. Also, there's a Jack Black Authentic and Original Performance Ready Turbo Wash Energizing Cleanser for hair and body. Looks like a little body soap. So that's cool. Put that back there. Jack Black Authentic and Original Double Duty Face Moisturizer with blue algae extract and sea parsley. And it's sunscreen, SPF 20, not sunscreen. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if that's an aftershave or just a hold on. If that's an aftershave or if it's a just like a lotion. Wet Shave Club razor. This is a traditional type of razor you get in these Shave Club boxes. They're really heavy. I don't necessarily like heavier razors, but the gnarling on this is pretty good, really good actually, really grippy. I'm gonna get this in some water. It's a 3-piece, just comes apart just like that. Screws on this end, screws in the handle. I'm just gonna get my blade in some hot water. I don't know if a lot of guys do that or not, but I do. I like it. So then it just goes back together, bottom on the top, screw it in. I was looking at the gap. I don't like razors with a lot of gaps. My head has bumps and whatnot, and so it nicks a lot in the back, and up here you'll probably see me nick there, but if you've seen my videos you know that's common, so you know, whatever. And lastly, there is the Sudsy Soapery Super Cream Triple Butter Shave Soap, Citrus and Bay. Now that's not a bad, there's more bay than citrus in this. Bay is, I'm going with the bay rum that I'm used to. It's a softer cream, but it smells all right. So I'm gonna put a little bit of water on top of this too, in my sink straining. So just to get those aromas out a little bit. So 9 minutes, let's get going on this. Get my head wet. Like I said, I'm gonna use everything that was in this box. The only thing is there wasn't an aftershave. I don't know if that lotion moisturizer is, so I'm just gonna go with my traditional Old Spice today, but I always get my head wet. I just got out of the shower this morning, so head's clean. Just wringing my brush out, dumping the water out of this cream. Right off the bat, it gets really sudsy. So this might be one of those soaps you have to work a little bit more to get going. Right now, just working and I smell the bay rum a lot more, which is good. It's cool that there's this satin tip brush in here. Usually these boxes, you get them and you're like, oh, they have garbage stuff in them, or they are not necessarily Wet Shave Club, just club boxes in general. They have bad stuff, they have cheap stuff. They're not good. I don't know if I want to spend the money on it. Well, this is a good brush from what I've heard. Starting to dry out. Once it dries out, or when it starts to dry out, I'll usually just dip the tip of my brush in the sink or my bowl that my brush was hydrating in and get a little bit more moisture on that. So I've been mixing this for a minute and a half, couple minutes, and it's starting to get that consistency that I'm going for. Add a little bit more water. We'll get doing this. I haven't shaved. It's probably been 4 days since I shaved. Just so you know. Generally, when I do something like this, a review or something, I like to go fresh shaven the day before, but I didn't. It's short enough. The razor, the brush should be able, or the razor and the soap should be able to hold up to it. So I get this extra and I just put it on. I mean, reach your hand off in the water and you're fine. So get a little bit more of that that's been on the side. I like this brush a lot. If this is one of the normal brushes they put in, I don't know if it is. It's a synthetic, which I don't generally like, but it's got some backbone to it. And what backbone means is, I'll show you 1 second. For those of you that don't know, so this is my other synthetic brush, my one and only synthetic brush, and the backbone is when you're putting the soap on, how hard it goes down. So synthetics are generally a lot softer, a lot easier to push down. But this one has some backbone to it, which means it's harder to push down. I really like that. I like that a lot, in fact. Okay, so I'm taking this Wet Shave Club razor, and let me flip this over. They're Rockwell razors. Well, let's see how it goes. I generally don't like these harder razors, these heavier razors, excuse me, because I feel like I have to fight back with them, if that makes sense. I have to, like, they're heavy, so I have to lift them more, and I don't like that. I like to be able to just set the razor on and go. Not that they're bad, because they're really good. And I'm assuming when you shave your face, it's good because you kind of just set the razor on and it just pulls itself down. Shaving your head is completely different because, not completely, shaving your head's a little different because your arm's up in the air the whole time and it does get tired. This soap smells really good, by the way. Just, I don't like strong smelling soaps. I like light scents, even if it's a bay rum. Okay, there's this bay rum and that bay rum, but if it's a light scented bay rum, that's good. Those overpowering ones, that's what I don't like. That's what gets me. Kind of puts me out, I guess you could say. Got a little nick back there. As usual, I always get a little nick on the back of my head. But so far, this is going really smooth. Surprisingly smooth. I didn't think it would go this smooth. not because of the product, just because of, well, I guess you could say because of the product, because I don't know anything about shave boxes, so I kind of didn't have high expectations, but this is really great, actually. So good job, Wet Shave Club. These shave clubs are people looking for, I want to get into traditional wet shaving, but I don't want to spend a ton of money on everything. And so you subscribe to one of these boxes, you get one of these boxes, or somebody gives you one of these boxes for you to try. So you don't have to spend a ton of money and buy all the stuff, and then you see how you like it, and then you buy or don't buy. So blades are smooth. Razor's a little heavy for me on my head, but I like that knurling, whatever it is. This, I like that. Knurling. And here's the deal, guys. I don't do this really ever, but this is a one-pass shave. You're always going to have, when you shave your head, and this may be true with your face, you're always going to have those spots that will never be smooth enough. For me, I have a strip on this side, and you just keep going over it, and a strip on this side. But wow, that's a good shave. I'm not getting any money or anything for Wet Shave Club, from Wet Shave Club for doing this, by the way. This is my own voluntary review of their products. I talked to Wet Shave Club and they agreed to let me do a review. So I am, and that's it. Let's go through again. Lastly, what products were in the, wow, that is good. That soap is good. That brush is good. Those blades are good. The razor, I don't know if I'll use the razor again. It's good to see how it is, but there's lighter razors out there, and I like lighter razors. But it's a good razor. If you're just starting, if you want to see what it's like, this, I'm gonna put it back together. This is a good setup. If you want to get into shaving, you see they engrave that Wet Shave Club there on the front of it. Pretty cool. This soap, I might have to look into the Sudsy Soapery and see what else they have. That was a good slick soap. Good shave. Good job, guys. And I'll clean all this stuff up after. Satin tip synthetic. I like that. That's gonna go in my routine. And then the Rockwell razor 5-pack. I've never heard of this. So I'm impressed for something that I've never heard of. That's pretty cool. So guys, if you are interested in, here's a little deal for you. When I was talking to Wet Shave Club, Joan over at Wet Shave Club, she's the best. Patient with me because, as you guys know, I'm kind of lazy. If you go over to Wet Shave Club and you order their box, it'll come to you just like this, and you type in the code when you check out Wesley Allen, one word, WESLEYALLEN, my first and last name, they'll give you $5 off your first box. So I think that's pretty good. For what I got here, and I think it's a $15 a month subscription, that soap, I'm going to go out and buy another one of those soaps, different scent, obviously. I'm excited for this body soap. That's pretty cool. The two creams, cleanser, that's going to be gone quick, but it's samples. And the moisturizer, those are going to be gone after a couple uses. The brush is going to go into my weekly rotation. So this is a good deal. I think you guys should jump on it. Look into it, wetshaveclub.com. Yeah, I had to make sure. And again, when you're checking out, type in Wesley Allen, WESLEYALLEN, one word, and they'll give you $5 off your first box. So check it out. It's a good deal, I think. I think it's worth it. If they keep putting these products in the future boxes, good soaps, a good brush, a soap or an aftershave or a lotion or something, it's definitely worth it. So thanks for watching, guys. Check it out. Head on over to Wet Shave Club. They'll treat you right. Take it easy.